down now. Dig deep, stand tall. No fear, no mercy. This is the grind, this is the moment. Showing what you're made of.
All right, how is everybody doing? You can see I'm probably just going to kill the music behind it totally anyways. I'll drop it down enough that you won't hear it. How's everybody doing? Welcome to another stream. 3 likes already. Holy crap, you guys are awesome. We are going to be doing something totally different tonight. I don't know if you guys have seen it. It's just going to be kind of a casual... Actually, I need the music lower than that. I almost need it like dead quiet while I'm... Actually, you know what? Let's... I'm trying to find something. Alright, we'll use that one. Hit pause. There we go. Okay. No more music for tonight. We're going to jumping into some Tower Sim 3. Gonna be doing my home. Let's just say quick play. I'm gonna be doing my home airport here in Salt Lake City, Utah. We're gonna be using runway 34 right. We're only gonna be running cargo wide body and narrow body, and 34 left cargo. Damn, that plane is cruising. Runway 35, we're going to be doing prop and turboprop. So we're going to be running 5 different types of planes tonight. Tater, what's up, Zach? How you doing? We're going to be running 5 different types of planes tonight. We got cargo, wide body, and what was the N? Narrow body jets. And turboprop and props out of runway 35. Yeah, so let's set the time for about 9 a.m. Lightly cloudy. Actually, you know what? It was clear today. Let's go clear. Oh, we could do live weather. It's still clear outside, but a little windy, but we won't do that. So we'll be running 8.5. Let's go ahead and jump into the game and let it load in. It usually takes a minute. Solomon, how's it going? Welcome in. I'm doing all right, getting better. The last few days have been really rough. Dealing with a lot of headaches, high blood pressure, and just not feeling good at all. Still, honestly, I'm still feeling a lot of pain from a motorcycle accident, but it was. Let me get that straight. It wasn't a bad accident. I was riding off road and crashed a few times. Actually, if you want the link was right up there. Here, I'll put up the link to our other channel if you haven't. If you want to check it out, you can see my last ride on there. That's my wife and I's vlog channel. I split the ride into 3: the ride out, and then the crash video, and then the ride back to the car. Yeah, it was not fun. I got myself into a situation I wasn't used to, and paid the price for it. So let's go ahead and as soon as this kicks up, we'll hit pause. I don't want to jump into things too fast. Okay, we are here in Salt Lake City, Utah. Let's go out here and take a look at the... Over here we're going to be using runway 34, I believe it is. That's this one right here. We decided we're coming in from the south. We're going to be using runway 34 right, and over here is 34 left. Everybody's going to be taxiing out through here. Our cargo planes, these are going to be our wide body and narrow body. Our cargo planes are going to be back here, and then way over here, what I say we're going to be using runway. I should put it at 3.5. I think I'll go in and look. I'm going to use runway 3.5. That way it's lined up with the other ones, and we don't have to worry about any type of cross traffic. So let's go ahead and, so right here we have our ADIRs. This is the runway layout. That's which way we are looking. We're looking out this way. We're looking to the south right now. And then we got our D-Bright. That is the incoming. This is like the layout of the airspace around the airport. This is our incoming. So we do have, looks like we are using 3.5. So they are actually crossing each other. I don't like that. We got our strips. That's what's showing everything that's going to be running out. It'll say whether it's taxiing, departing. I actually have another program up on another screen that has a more detailed version of it. And then our weather cam is our runways. We are actually going to get rid of turboprops and all those. We're just going to do what's regional. We'll add regional onto these. So we'll just use runway 3.4 right and 3.4 left. We're going to be running cargo, wide body, narrow body, and regional. B is business jets. No, we don't want any business jets right now. Then we got our command strips down here where we can actually go in and physically type everything in. Yeah, I'm getting better. I actually have I put a small hole in my leg, and I bruised it like extremely deep into my leg, and it's taken some time to heal, but it's getting better. This last weekend was really just the problem with that was high blood pressure and stuff like that, really giving me headaches and stuff in that frame. So we do have airport cams. I don't know why I try to set them, but they don't ever like stick to where I want to set them. So let's try that just to see if we can get some things set up here. Normally I have this set up beforehand, but we're going to go out here to airport cam 1 is going to be runway 3.4 left. So we'll bring it about right here, spin it around, and we'll go save camera 1. Okay, then we'll go over here. We'll go to runway 3.4 left or 3.4 right. We'll save that as camera 2. We'll go up here to cargo. Actually, we'll bring this over so we can see the jets here. We'll set this as camera 3. And then we'll go up to the cargo area for camera 4. But I guarantee you here in just a minute, these things always reset themselves, and I don't understand why. Let's see, there's tower. So that means cargo is going to be running out of here. So we'll save this as camera 4. Okay, we'll go back to our camera in the... So let's check it out now before they reset themselves. Camera 1 will be runway 3.4 left. Camera 2 is 3.4 right. Camera 3 should be the taxiway. And camera 4 is the cargo area. So we'll get back into our tower. Let's get it off of pause, and we are rolling. Now let me see if I can remember how to bring up the schedule. So here is our schedule for what it's looking like today. We are currently at, what time is it in game?
Salt Lake City ground. Vista and 541 with information. Juliet requesting push and start.
Was that a Vision jet? I think it was, so let's... I thought I had them turned off, so... I think that's what it was. Vision 541, pushback approved, expect runway 34 right.
Pushback approved, expect runway 34 right. Vista and 541.
I want to go look at that. I don't know what that plane is. I didn't understand what the call sign on it was. I thought they said a Vision jet, but I seriously doubt that's a Vision jet. Oh, it's a private jet. Yeah, I don't know why he's flying in my territory. I turned them off. So if you see here, we got strips. We got one coming in to land, Delta Flight 2025.
Salt Lake City ground, American 2066 with information Juliet, requesting push and start.
Let's see, they will be taking... Three, four left. American 2066, pushback approved, expect runway 34 left.
Pushback approved, expect runway 34 left, American 2066.
Salt Lake City ground. Vista and 541 ready to taxi.
Visna 541, taxi to runway 34 right. Did they not hear me? Visna Jet 541, taxi to runway 34 right. I said 541. Oh, I love it when it doesn't read me. Visna Jet 541. Visna 541. Taxi to runway 34 right. Okay.
Taxi to runway 34 right. Vista and 541.
Alright, so we got...
Salt Lake City Tower, Delta 2025 on final 34 right.
Delta 2025, clear to land runway 34 right.
Clear to land, runway 34 right.
It's getting
Delta
busy already, holy crap.
2025.
It's getting busy already.
Salt Lake City ground, American 2066 ready to taxi.
America 2066, taxi to runway 34 left. Now I could say...
Taxi to runway 34 left, American 2066.
I could give them all the commands to each of the taxiways, like taxi through Charlie to Alpha. But I don't know it that well yet. I got two little dogs running around behind me. Vision Jet 541, hold position. Vision 541. I forgot what they call themselves. Crap. I was going to have them hold and then possibly...
Salt Lake City Tower, Delta 1117 on final 34 right.
Delta 1117, clear to land runway 34 right.
Clear to land, runway 34 right. Delta 1117.
Did he stop? Okay, so we're gonna have him. We're gonna open up runway 35. I just. VisionJet 541. Vision 541. Clear for takeoff runway 35.
Salt Lake City ground. Vista and 541. Request crossing runway 14. Need correct runway. Vista and 541.
Oh, Visna 541, clear for takeoff, runway 35.
Salt Lake City ground. Vista and 541. Request crossing runway 14. Need correct runway. Vista and 541.
Visna 541, cross runway 35. Visna 541. Visna 541, cross runway 35.
Cross runway 35. Vista and 541.
Salt Lake City Tower. Delta 2628 on final 34 left.
Delta 2628, clear to land runway 34 left.
Clear to land. Runway 34 left. Delta 2628.
American Airline 2066. American 2066, clear for takeoff runway 34 left. Upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Cleared for takeoff. Runway 34
Okay, this is
left.
getting busy.
On
I'm
reaching altitude
starting to
1000,
stress.
contact departure. American 2066.
Salt Lake City ground, Delta 1204 with information Quebec. Requesting push and start.
Delta 1204, pushback approved. Expect runway 34 left.
Pushback approved. Expect runway 34 left. Delta 1204.
Salt Lake City Tower, Delta 1583 on final 34 right.
Delta 1583, clear to land runway 34 right. Delta 2025, taxi to ramp.
Cleared to land, runway 34 right, Delta 1583.
Taxi to ramp. Delta 2025.
I ain't even messing with that right now. It's getting crazy, guys. Alright, so they are off. We've got 3 coming in. Yeah, this gets crazy. I couldn't imagine doing this on actual like Microsoft Flight Sim. Why are they just sitting there?
Salt Lake City ground, Delta 1204 ready to taxi.
Delta 1204, taxi to runway 34 left.
Taxi to runway 34 left, Delta 1204.
How far out is that guy?
Salt Lake City Tower, Delta 2137 on final 34 right.
Delta 2137, clear to land, runway 34 right.
Clear to land, runway 34 right, Delta 2137.
Delta 1117, taxi to ramp.
Taxi to ramp. Delta 1117.
I forgot what this guy's name is.
Salt Lake City ground, Alpine Air 100 with information Romeo, ready to start.
Oh shit, I got somebody over here. Alpine 100 approved. Expect runway 34 right.
Expect runway 34 right, Alpine Air 100.
Oh man, I'm getting like hella confused. I forgot what this dude is, what his call sign is. Delta 2628, taxi to ramp via Alpha 6, Bravo. You know the rest.
Taxi to ramp via Alpha 6, Bravo, Delta 2628.
Salt Lake City Tower, Delta 1176 on final 34 right.
Delta 1176, clear to land 34 right. Runway 34 right. Delta 1176, clear to land, runway 34 right.
Cleared to land, runway 34 right, Delta 1176.
Salt Lake City ground, Alpine Air 100 ready to taxi.
I need to get that guy off the ground. Alpine 100, taxi to runway 34 right.
Taxi to runway 34 right, Alpine Air 100.
Delta 1204, clear for immediate takeoff, runway 34 left. Upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Cleared for immediate takeoff, runway 34 left. On reaching altitude 1000, contact departure, Delta 1204.
Salt Lake City Tower, Delta 2897 on final 34 right.
Delta 289 or 7, clear to land runway 34 right. Delta 1583, taxi to ramp.
Clear to land, runway 34 right. Delta 289 or 7.
I think those two are going to cross.
Taxi
each
to
other
ramp.
there.
Delta 1583.
Yeah, we're going to run into some issues here real quick. Vista 451, clear for immediate takeoff. Okay, don't listen to me. I'm just going to delete him. I don't give a shit. I'll take the penalty. Thanks.
Salt Lake City ground, Sky West 5542 with information Romeo. Requesting push and start.
Delta 1583, hold position.
Hold position. Delta 1583.
Delta 2628, hold position. Delta 2628, hold position. Delta 2628. Delta 2628, hold position. Oh my god. Delta 2628, hold position.
Hold
All right,
position. Delta 2628.
Salt Lake City Tower, Delta 859er on final 34 right.
You're gone, buddy. Oh Lord, I'm Delta 1583, continue taxi.
Continue taxi. Delta 1583.
Delta 2137, taxi to ramp.
Taxi to ramp. Delta 2137.
SkyWest 5542, pushback approved, expect runway 34 left.
Pushback approved, expect runway 34 left. Sky West 5542.
Delta 859, clear to land runway 34 right.
Clear to land, runway 34 right. Delta 859er.
Oh, I got these. You're
Salt
gone,
Lake
buddy.
City Tower, Sky West 4022 on final 34 right.
Delta 1176, continue taxi.
Continue taxi. Delta 1176.
Delta 1176, taxi to ramp.
Command property error. Delta 1176.
Delta 1176, taxi to ramp.
Taxi to ramp. Delta 1176.
Oh man, I gotta delete some of these. I'm getting so overran.
Salt Lake City ground, Sky West 5542 ready to taxi.
SkyWest 5542, taxi to runway 34 left.
Taxi to runway 34 left. Sky West 5542.
Okay. Man, this is killing me, guys. It's killing me. So much for being relaxing, right? Delta 2897, taxi to ramp.
Taxi to ramp. Delta
So I think what's
2897.
confusing me is Delta has their
Salt
own line
Lake
over
City
here.
Tower, Sky West 5244 on final 34 right.
SkyWest 4022, clear to land runway 34 right. SkyWest 5244, clear to land runway 34 right.
Clear to land. Runway 34 right. SkyWest 4022.
Clear to land, runway 34 right. Sky West 5244.
5244.
Salt Lake City ground, Sun Journey 3 Nina with information Romeo, requesting push and start.
What the hell is that? Sun Journey 39 Romeo, pushback approved. Expect runway 35. No, you're...
Command property error. Sun Journey 3 Nina.
Crap, not dealing with you guys over there. I thought I got rid of you.
Salt Lake City Tower, Delta 2142 on final 34 right.
Delta 2142, clear to land runway 34 right. Delta 859, taxi to ramp.
Clear to land, runway 34 right. Delta 2142.
SkyWest 5542, clear for immediate takeoff runway 34 left. Upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. See ya.
Taxi to ramp. Delta 859er. Cleared for immediate takeoff. Runway 34 left. On reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. SkyWest 5542.
Holy crap. Where are you going, buddy? Oh, he's going clear over here. SkyWest 4022, taxi to ramp.
Taxi to ramp. SkyWest 4022.
Salt Lake City Tower, Delta 2233 on final 34 right.
Delta 2233, clear to land, runway 34 right.
Cleared to land, runway 34 right. Delta 2233.
Oh my god.
Salt Lake City ground, Delta 1581 with information Tango, requesting push and start.
Delta 1581, pushback approved, expect runway 34 left.
Pushback approved, expect runway 34 left. Delta 1581.
See, I don't even need this program, the strips right here when I got this other program up. It does it all for me. All right, we're going to hold up Delta in just a minute. When they get about right here, we're going to hold up Delta 859. SkyWest 5244, taxi to ramp.
Taxi to ramp. SkyWest 5244.
Salt Lake City Tower, Delta 2023 on final 34 right.
Hold position, Delta 859er.
Delta 2023, clear to land runway 34 right.
Clear to land, runway 34 right, Delta 2023.
Salt Lake City ground, Delta 1581 ready to taxi.
Delta 1581, taxi to runway 35 left. 34 left. Delta 1581, taxi to runway 35. Delta 1581, taxi to runway 34 left.
Taxi to runway 34 left. Delta 1581.
Salt Lake City ground. Air Canada 798 with information Tango. Requesting push and start.
Air Canada 798, pushback approved, expect runway 34 left.
Pushback approved, expect runway 34 left. Air Canada 798.
Delta 859er, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Delta 859er.
Delta 2142, taxi to ramp.
Taxi to ramp. Delta 2142.
Salt Lake City Tower, Delta 432 on final 34 right.
Delta 432, clear to land runway 34 right.
Cleared to land, runway 34 right. Delta 432.
That one's getting ready to push.
Salt Lake City ground, Delta 1745 with information Tango, requesting push and start.
Salt Lake City ground. Air Canada 798 ready to taxi.
Delta 1754, pushback approved, expect runway 34 left. Delta 1745, pushback approved, expect runway 34 left.
Pushback approved, expect runway 34 left. Delta 1745.
Air Canada 798, taxi to runway 34 left.
taxi to runway 34 left. Air Canada 7, 9 or 8.
Salt Lake City ground. Pack code 656 with information Tango. Requesting push and start.
Salt Lake City Tower, cargo south 59er, 4 heavy on final 34 right.
Cargo south 59er 4 heavy, clear land runway 34 right. Delta 2233 taxi to ramp.
Cleared to land, runway 34 right, cargo south 59er, 4 heavy.
Taxi to ramp. Delta 2233.
Delta 1745 taxi to runway 34 left.
Negative. Need pushback first. Delta 1745.
Thought you were already pushed back, but hey, whatever, dude.
Salt Lake City ground. Delta 1745 ready to taxi.
Air Canada 79 or 8, hold position. Delta 1745, taxi to runway 34 left.
Hold position. Air Canada 7, 9 or 8.
Taxi to runway 34 left. Delta 1745.
Delta 1581, clear for takeoff, runway 34 left upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. See ya.
Cleared for takeoff. Runway 34 left. On reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Delta 1581.
Salt Lake City ground, SkyWest 4114 with information Tango, requesting push and start.
SkyWest 4114, pushback approved, expect runway 34 left.
Pushback approved, expect runway 34 left. SkyWest 4114.
Delta 2023, taxi to ramp.
Taxi to ramp.
Air Canada
Delta
798, continue
2023.
taxi.
Continue taxi. Air Canada 7, 9 or 8.
Salt Lake City ground, SkyWest 3720 with information Tango, requesting push and start.
Gonna have to hold there for a minute, buddy. It's getting crazy out here, guys. Delta 1745, clear for immediate takeoff. Runway 34 left. Upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Cleared for immediate takeoff. Runway 34 left. On reaching altitude 1000. Contact departure. Delta 1745.
Salt Lake City ground, SkyWest 4114 ready for taxi.
Delta 2023, hold position. SkyWest 4114. Taxi to runway 34 left.
Hold position, Delta 2023. Taxi to runway 34 left, SkyWest 4114.
Salt Lake City ground. Delta 649er with information Tango. Requesting push and start.
Delta 432, taxi to ramp.
taxi to land. Delta 432.
SkyWest 3720, pushback approved. Expect runway 34 left. SkyWest 3720, pushback approved. Expect runway 34 left.
Pushback approved. Expect runway 34 left. SkyWest 3720.
Salt Lake City Tower, Delta 2363 on final 34 right.
Delta 2363, clear to land runway 34 right.
Clear to land, runway 34 right. Delta 2363.
Salt Lake City Ground, November 858 Tango Tango with information Tango, ready to start.
I forgot who that was. Air Canada 798, clear for takeoff, runway 34 left. Upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Cleared for takeoff. Runway 34 left. On reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Air Canada 798.
Salt Lake City Tower, Delta 2045 on final 34 left.
Salt Lake City Ground, SkyWest 3720, ready to taxi.
SkyWest 3720, taxi to runway 3.
Negative. Runway not found. SkyWest 3720.
SkyWest 3720, taxi to runway 34 left.
Taxi to runway 34 left. SkyWest
I
3720.
forgot what this guy was.
Salt Lake City Ground, SkyWest 4321 with information
Cargo
Tango,
South 594
requesting
heavy,
push and
taxi
start.
to ramp.
Taxi to ramp. Cargo South 594 heavy.
Delta 2023, continue taxi.
Continue taxi. Delta 2023.
Holy crap, guys. I am freaking out. Thomas, how you doing?
Salt Lake City Ground, SkyWest 4254 with information Tango, requesting push and start.
How do you get rid of the damage if you have damage on? I think you just got to redo the field. I haven't played that in so long, honestly. I don't remember. Delta 2045, clear to land, runway 34 left.
Clear to land. Runway 34 left. Delta 2045.
SkyWest 2.
Salt Lake City Tower, JetBlue 1732 on final 34 right. Salt Lake City Ground, SkyWest 4039er with information Tango, requesting push and start.
hello. Hello, hello. Okay, now it's working. God, my headphones just like freaked out on me. I don't know what went down there. All right, let's see if we can get back in here. SkyWest 4254, pushback approved. Expect runway 34 right. JetBlue 1732, clear to land runway 34 right. SkyWest 4321, pushback approved. Expect runway 34 right.
Pushback approved. Expect runway 34 right. SkyWest 4254.
Clear to land, runway 34 right. JetBlue 1732.
Pushback approved. Expect runway 34 right. SkyWest 4321.
SkyWest 5552, pushback approved. Expect runway 34 left.
Pushback approved. Expect runway 34 left. SkyWest 5552.
SkyWest 4039, pushback approved. Expect runway 34 left.
Pushback approved. Expect runway 34 left. SkyWest 4039er.
Holy crap, guys. If I can get
Salt
out of
Lake
this
City
without
ground.
killing anybody.
SkyWest 5552 with information Tango. Requesting push and start.
SkyWest 5552, pushback approved. Expect runway 34 left.
Negative. I'm not at terminal. SkyWest 5552.
Okay, you're already heading.
Salt Lake City Tower, Delta 1068 on final 34 right.
What happened to my... What happened to my... There it is. Alright, we're getting rid of you. Until I can get some things cleared up here.
Salt Lake City ground. SkyWest 4254 ready to taxi.
SkyWest 4254, taxi to runway 34 right.
Taxi to runway 34 right. SkyWest 4254.
Salt Lake City ground. SkyWest 4321 ready to taxi.
SkyWest 4321, taxi to runway 34 right.
Taxi to runway 34 right. SkyWest 4321.
Salt Lake City ground. SkyWest 5552 ready to taxi.
SkyWest 4039, taxi to runway 34 left.
Negative. Unknown command. SkyWest 4039er.
SkyWest 4039er, taxi to runway 34 left.
Taxi to runway 34 left. SkyWest 4039er.
Why does this keep
Salt
doing
Lake
this to
City
me?
ground. SkyWest 4039er ready to taxi. Salt
already
Lake
gone.
City Tower. SkyWest 3874 on final 34 right.
SkyWest 3874, clear land runway 34 right.
Cleared to land. Runway 34 right. SkyWest 3874.
Salt Lake City ground. Delta 1095 with information Tango. Requesting push and start.
SkyWest 5552, taxi to runway 35 left. Negative. SkyWest 5552, taxi to runway 34 left.
Taxi to runway 34 left. SkyWest 5552.
Alright, let's see.
Salt
here.
Lake City ground.
November 7-1 Mike Bravo with information Tango. Requesting
SkyWest
push and start.
4114, clear for takeoff, runway 34 left. Upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Clear for takeoff. Runway 34 left. On reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. SkyWest 4114.
SkyWest 4254, clear for immediate takeoff, runway 34 right. Upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Cleared for immediate takeoff, runway 34 right, on reaching altitude 1000. Contact departure. SkyWest 4254.
Delta 2045, taxi to ramp.
Taxi to ramp. Delta 2045.
Salt Lake City Tower, Delta 1185 on final 34 right.
Delta 1185, clear to land, runway 34 right.
Clear to land, runway 34 right, Delta 1185.
SkyWest 8729er. Who the hell is that? Okay, get back into my seat here. Who is that? SkyWest 3720, line up and wait.
Command requirement missing. SkyWest 3720.
SkyWest 3720, line up and wait, runway 34 left.
Line up and wait, runway 34 left. SkyWest 3720.
SkyWest 3720, clear for takeoff, runway 34 left. Upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 34 left. On reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. SkyWest 3720.
Salt Lake City Tower, Delta 872 on final 34 right.
Delta 872, clear to land, runway 34 right.
Negative and known command, Delta 872.
Delta 872, clear to land, runway 34 right.
Clear to land, runway 34 right, Delta 872.
SkyWest 3421, line up and wait, runway 34 right. SkyWest 3421. SkyWest 4321, disregard. It's too close.
Negative. I'm on the ground. SkyWest 4321.
Salt Lake City ground, SkyWest 3803 with information Tango, requesting push and start.
SkyWest 3874, taxi to ramp.
Taxi to ramp, SkyWest 3874.
Delta 2045, hold position.
hold position. Delta 2045.
Salt Lake City Tower, United 1146 on final 34 right.
United 1146, clear to land runway 34 right. SkyWest 4039, clear for immediate takeoff runway 34 left. Upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Clear to land, runway 34 right, United 1146.
Cleared for immediate takeoff. Runway 34 left. On reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. SkyWest 4039er.
Salt Lake City ground, Delta 976 Heavy with information Tango, requesting push and start.
SkyWest 4321, line up and wait, runway 34 right.
Line up and wait, runway 34 right. SkyWest 4321.
Delta 976 Heavy, pushback approved, expect runway 34 left.
Pushback approved, expect runway 34 left. Delta 976 Heavy.
Yeah,
Salt Lake City ground, Delta 2236 with information Tango, requesting push and start.
Delta 11585, taxi to ramp.
Taxi to ramp. Delta
SkyWest
1185.
4321, clear for immediate takeoff runway 34 right. Upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Get the hell out of here, buddy.
Cleared for immediate takeoff. Runway 34 right. On reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. SkyWest 4321.
That's too close right there. That's way too
Salt
close.
Lake City Tower, SkyWest 4072 on final 34 right.
SkyWest 4072, clear to land runway 34 right.
Cleared to land, runway 34 right.
SkyWest 5552,
SkyWest
clear for immediate
4072.
takeoff runway 34 left. Upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Cleared for immediate takeoff, runway 34 left. On reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. SkyWest 5552.
Yeah, what I just did was not good. So we got somebody landing right there, and we got somebody taking off right
Salt
there.
Lake City ground, Delta 976 Heavy ready to taxi.
Delta 976 Heavy, taxi to runway 34 left. Delta 1185, taxi to ramp.
Taxi to runway 34 left. Delta 976 Heavy.
Delta 1185, taxi to ramp.
Taxi to ramp. Delta 1185. Taxi to ramp. Delta 1185.
Delta 2045, continue taxi.
Continue taxi. Delta 2045.
Delta 872, taxi to ramp via Foxtrot Bravo.
Taxi to ramp via Foxtrot. Bravo. Delta 872.
What the hell are you doing there, buddy?
Salt Lake City ground, Delta 2456 with information Tango, requesting push and start.
Salt Lake City Tower, Delta 2290 on final 34 right.
Delta 1185, continue taxi.
Salt Lake City ground, Delta 1185. Request crossing runway 16 left, Delta 1185.
Delta 1185. You're gone. I don't like what you're doing. I'm gonna get docked so many points for this. So many planes I've deleted. Oh gosh, guys. Yeah, I can hear the boss calling now. United 1146, continue taxi to ramp.
Command property error. United 1146.
United 1146, taxi to ramp.
Taxi to ramp. United 1146.
Delta 976 heavy, clear for immediate takeoff, runway 34 left. Upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Cleared for immediate takeoff, runway 34 left. On reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Delta 976 heavy.
I'm afraid to look at the schedule, see how bad I've actually done. And we're only into, what time is it? It's only 10 o'clock. It's only 10 o'clock, so we're only into this portion of the schedule, so we've gone through this little bit of the schedule. Holy crap. SkyWest 4072, taxi to ramp.
Taxi to ramp. SkyWest 4072.
I'm gonna have to find a run.
Salt Lake City Tower, Delta 1318 on final 34 right.
Delta 1318, clear to land runway 34 right.
Clear to land, runway 34 right. Delta 1318.
Oh my gosh.
Salt Lake City ground, Delta 2214 with information Tango, requesting push and start.
Delta 2214, pushback approved, expect runway 34 left.
Pushback approved, expect runway 34 left, Delta 2214.
Delta 2214. I keep forgetting there's 2 rows here, so anything that's on that side.
Salt Lake City ground, November 4-6 Victor Hotel with information Tango, ready to start.
I guess we can try to run somebody out of there on that. November 4-6 Victor Hotel, pushback approved. Expect runway 34 right.
Negative, I don't need pushback truck, just approve. November 4-6 Victor Hotel.
November 4-6 Victor Hotel approved. Expect runway 34 right.
Approved, expect runway 34 right. November 46 Victor Hotel.
Salt Lake City ground, Delta 2214 ready to taxi.
Delta 2214, taxi to runway 34 left.
Taxi to runway 34 left, Delta 2214.
Salt Lake City ground, November 46 Victor Hotel ready to taxi.
November 46 Victor Hotel, taxi to runway 34 right, cross runway 35.
Taxi to runway 34 right, cross runway 35, November 46 Victor Hotel.
Delta 2214, clear for immediate takeoff, runway 34 left upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Get them out of here.
Cleared for immediate takeoff, runway 34 left, on reaching altitude 1000, contact departure, Delta 2214.
2214. Alright guys, we're about to end
Salt
this
Lake City
one,
ground,
maybe.
Delta 2032 with information Tango, requesting push and start.
Salt Lake City Tower, Delta 830 on final 34 right.
Delta 830, clear land, runway 34 right. Delta 2032, pushback approved, expect runway 34 left.
Cleared to land, runway 34 right, Delta 830.
Pushback approved, expect runway 34 left. Delta 2032.
Alright, we're going to halt operations here as soon as we get these guys landed and this guy off. You know, we'll send one out of here tonight from... No, we don't. No, we're not. Gone. Just like that. Trying to get it wrapped up. It's 9 o'clock. I need to
Salt
relax
Lake
a little
City
bit.
ground, November 581 Charlie Bravo with information Tango, ready to start.
No. You guys are not on my list. I got rid of you guys when... Unless that's the narrow body jets. I bet it is.
Salt Lake City Tower, Delta 1291 on final 34 right.
We're getting all these guys cleared off. Delta 1318, taxi to ramp. We'll have to do a
Taxi to ramp.
smaller...
Delta 1318.
Have to do a smaller airport next time. Just making coffee. I can hear coffee pot percolating. Alright, we're going to speed up Delta coming in here. Come on, buddy, get that plane in here and land it.
Salt Lake City Tower, Delta 2876 on final 34 right.
No, we're getting rid of you.
Salt Lake City ground.
Call it a night.
Delta 2705 with information X-ray. Requesting push and start.
Trying to wrap it up. You guys are killing me. All right, we got credit for his landing, so we're gonna go ahead and delete him too.
Salt Lake City
No.
Tower, Delta 2618 on final 34 left.
No, you're not. I hate to see how many planes I deleted, but all right, let's get some goodbye music going here. Thank you guys all for coming in and hanging out tonight. I appreciate it. I know it's kind of a different stream, but just wanted to get on, spend a little time playing a game. Tomorrow night, probably jump back into some OCRP. That's the plan. Let's see, Wednesday night. Yeah, probably do some OCRP Wednesday night. Thursday night, we will possibly get back into Car Dealer Simulator. We'll see. But anyways, I'm going to go enjoy my ice cream with my wife and relax for a little while. Thank you guys so much for coming in and hanging out. I don't have an in stream for this one, so I don't know what to say here. I don't have a set up screens for any like generic thing, so I don't know. So anyways, thank you guys for coming in and hanging out with me tonight, and yeah, I don't have any, so I guess that's what I'll have to do. I'll have to make a in screen for this one tonight, so we'll just pop on the camera real quick. Oh, do I not have a camera overlay for this one? Oh, I don't, because I don't have an in screen for it, so duh. I don't actually have a full layout for it. But anyways, thank you guys again for coming in and hanging out with me tonight. We will see you guys on the next stream. Have a good one. Bye. "36 deleted planes, that's sad. Oh no, 26 this time. No errors.